Second climb, feels I'm warmed up enough to say hello. So yeah, I don't really know what to say actually. Only I could decide to start getting more serious about road biking at the end of the summer when the cold weather's setting in. But I've got the gear, so let's use it. More about this beautiful jacket later on. So yeah, spent more time on the mountain bike this summer, sorry, and suffered a bit of ill health again. So it's time to start taking health and fitness more seriously and looking after myself. And ultimately the road bike for cardiovascular fitness is the way to go. So I'm heading out. I am doing, there's 2 loops from us. There's like a 6 or 7 mile and a 10 mile. Just a small loop today, even if I feel good. I'm not doing the big loop. I'm starting it small and building myself up. More about that later, when I can get my breath back. In fact, that might be from home. I'll tell you more about what my aims are for next year. So it'd be great, anybody else out there with goals, hopes and dreams, to share them so we can stay accountable all together. That's my hope and that's my dream. So let's see how this little route treats me. It's 8 degrees, it's cold, but with the effort I'm putting in, I'm going to be hot just shortly. So let's go and see what I'm made of. I love this time of year. Maybe not for cycling, but we're going past the fields and seeing all the hay bales and everything in the fields. It's always so clean and clear looking and signifies my favourite time of the year, which is autumn. Again, not for cycling, for living. But if I improve my mindset, then maybe all 4 seasons can become my season for riding. That's the hope. So this is me. I would imagine I'm probably about a quarter of the way there. And as I said, this is just our small loop. This is a bit I hate because it's neither uphill nor downhill. It just kind of undulates as you go along. Sometimes I do it from the opposite direction just to mix it up. But whatever way you go, I live in Scotland. There's going to be hills, but that's just life. Just over my left shoulder, I don't know if you can see it. You see it when I turn the corner. That's my local hill, Benahee. Got a really good friend, you know who you are, when I'm about to say this statement. It said that you'll always live in the shadow of Benahee and should want to move out with. When I lived in Aberdeen, I didn't really get that. But when I moved out to where I am, I totally get it. It's just a little hill. See it over there. But it means a lot to me. I've got a view from my living room window. And looking out there makes me feel calm. I absolutely love it. So this is me almost, I'd probably say 3/4 of the way now on this little loop. And it's been better than I thought actually. I've really enjoyed it. It's cold, but if you've got the right gear, it's not a problem. And yeah, I would say I'm maybe not as unfit as I first thought I was, which is a really pleasant feeling. And it'll spur me on to get going, because I came out today thinking that I'd have to stop, and I haven't, which is really good. So here's to me getting fitter and getting on with this thing called life. Don't know if you can see it, but I'm having a race with a pheasant. Just got the camera out and I decided to go off the road, but it's about a minute it was running along in front of me. Probably laughing at my speed. I don't know if you can hear me because it's pretty windy, but the amazing thing about this route that I do is that there's hardly any cars. So all in all, there is no cars past me, as in from behind, but coming towards me I came across 3 cars and 1 tractor and a multitude of coos and sheep. Fab route. Feels really safe being out here. Morning coos. Yo! Very inquisitive. And as we come the brow of this hill, scenery opens up beautifully, and then this is the wee downhill to get to my little village. What a fab way to spend half an hour. Holy hell, it's windy. Now the wind's died down, that's me heading just back towards the house. I can't really remember the exact distance I was guessing earlier, so I'll tell you the stats when I get back. But I honestly feel amazing, I feel really, really good. I'll just give you a wee snapshot of riding through the village. A proper lovely little village. I'm very lucky. I feel very safe here. I feel very at home here. And as I said, there's hills whatever way you go. You can't have a flat route. But what you can have is a safe route, and that matters more. And actually, you don't get fit in flat routes, do you? You get fit in pushing yourself on hills. Little hills, medium hills, and big hills. Back to the house. So it's day 2 of getting out. Clocks went back last night, so I already feel the benefit of the extra hour. Isla slept till 7 o'clock, which is our usual time, but of course that was 8 o'clock old time, so everybody feeling brighter and happier. Just doing the same loop as I did the other day. Hi there! Just doing the same loop as I did the other day there. Just trying to see if I can maybe do a tiny bit faster. I'm not going all out though. Just trying my best. I'm feeling good. This Endura top is so cosy despite the cooler temperatures. I've got my warm gloves and my shoe covers on to keep it be cosy. Yeah, feeling happy, feeling good. Signed up for something this morning, so feeling even more epic, which I'll share with you later on. So yeah, feel as though 2025 is going to be my year, and I'm going to do everything to make sure it is my year. So come along for the ride and join me. But in the meantime, just have a look at the stunning scenery that I've got on my doorstep. As I said to you on the last video, in the shadow, my Benahee. Over my right shoulder, gorgeous day, looking good. Over my left shoulder, looks as though there's a storm a-coming. There's nothing like making you go faster when you think there's a storm on the way. Hey, we're waterproof. We don't melt. And if we're out enjoying the great outdoors, then it couldn't really matter. Oh, don't like that section at all. Hate it. Neither downhill, it's neither uphill, and it's neither flat. It's just a bit of everything. Whew. Pushing a tiny bit harder today. Maybe just a bit too hard. Slow it down. Quick water stop and get my lungs back. I'm really sucking for air today, disappointingly. But I suppose each day is going to be different, and I can't get so down on myself for the days that I do struggle more. At the end of the day, I am just recovering from pancreatitis. So I have to remember all these things and not get annoyed at myself. But part of this is to try and get fitter, because I've tried lots of other things to try and manage the chronic health conditions, but hopefully actually getting cardiovascularly fitter as well will help overall. So anyway, yes, stop ranting. This is why I'm out doing it. I seem to be avoiding the clouds so far. They're all just passing me by. As I said, it is colder, but still absolutely loving it. just you can get out of your head. That's an amazing thing. Suffered a bit of anxiety the last couple of days, so to get out, and I'm sure you can hear the birds and see the tractors in the fields, then he in the background, wind in my hair. Yeah, it's all worth it, and it's all good. So yeah, back to edit this video and try and think what I'm going to say about the journey that is going to be 2025. Just as well as this in smell-o-vision. Ooh, clearing the passages. Stinking. Good farm country smell. Healthy smell. Not long back to the house now. Don't know if you can see it on camera, that's Dunedin in the distance. Monument at Inch. Nice short climb, but stunning views and a nice, don't know what to say, I think it's a monument, I'm not sure, I'll have to check up on that one. Hopefully you'll see at the end of that video that I was grinning from ear to ear, and that was real, genuine happiness. I don't think you can fake a smile like that. As my granny always said, your eyes smile along with your face when you really mean it. And that's exactly what it was. It's a sport I love, I've always loved, and I think this past week's really proven to me how much I do love it, and I've just not invested enough time and effort into following it through. But I can't look back, I can only look forward, and yeah, this is the start of a new me. I've found putting together this video really mindful, and this is what I also wanted this journey to be about for me, was to make it a really mindful experience, very calming experience, and that was exactly what it was. It's just taken me a few hours because I'm not really used to it, but I have really enjoyed learning new tricks. So the point at the ending of this video was just to give you a little bit of a stats of how I did in week 1. So ride 1 was 7.26 miles, and it was an elevation of 474 feet, and my average speed was 9.7 miles per hour. I have to admit I was really disappointed with this to begin with, because when I had last kind of done my road biking and was getting a bit fitter from it, I think I was starting to kind of average 12-13 miles per hour, and yeah, that kind of hit hard. But anyway, can't look backwards, gotta look forward. I keep saying that, and I've given myself a really good talking to, and I've reframed how I feel about it. this isn't just a physical health journey for me, this is as much a mental health journey for me, and I think that'll become more evident as the videos go on. Interestingly, ride 2, exactly the same distance as it was before, and obviously the same elevation, it's the same loop, but my average speed was 11.1. I did push that a little bit harder, but not much. I actually thought I would have probably averaged the same, but interestingly just that little bit faster. So whether it was a mindset thing, maybe the wind wasn't quite as tough, I'm not really quite sure. But anyway, I managed to go a little bit faster, which did make me feel happy. So all in all, for week 1 I managed 14.5 miles. And next week I obviously hope to improve on that. That's the aim of this, is to steadily see an improvement. But with chronic fatigue comes good days, bad days, and that also includes bad weeks and good weeks. I'm really sorry. You can hear my pup in the background chewing a ball. That's his favourite pastime. So yeah, let's see what next week brings. But as I said, this is a journey, not a race. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. And if you do enjoy it, please give me some feedback below. I'm just learning and I would really appreciate the feedback. And any constructive criticism is really welcome, and a thumbs up and a subscribe would be even better, because that would give me even more momentum. So thanks guys. And here is a pup in question, my absolute lifeline over these 3 years. He is the best, and any anxious moment, a rub of his ears, a cuddle from him, and it all seems better. But I can genuinely say I think he knows when I'm at my worst. As you can tell, he's waiting for something, and that would be his ball. Cheers guys.
Puddles.
Well,
All go off my head.